Okay, hello. Just wanted to pop in and say hi and tell you about some interesting mail that I've gotten recently. A couple of things, actually. The first is this guy, this little microphone that you're hopefully hearing me crystal clear through. Pick that up basically to test it out before we go live with a little project that I'm working on called Recreational Paperwork. It's going to be a production company. I've got a play that we're going to be looking at putting up. We're hopefully going to be doing some sketches online and also live stuff. The play is going to be live, obviously, although maybe we can get a recording up at some point. Blogs, of course, also a podcast, hopefully, hence the audio equipment. And it's all very exciting. That's recreational paperwork. I'll put the up for a minute or two. But don't worry about it if you don't remember that, because I'm going to be hopefully obnoxious about it pretty soon, talking all about recreational paperwork and all the cool stuff that we're going to be doing with that. So yeah, this little guy, very cool. Glad to have it. Hopefully it's going to help me out with that endeavor. But ultimately, just a tool, something that's probably never going to be seen again, unless we do like a wide shot on a video anyway. The other thing that I got in the mail that I'm really excited about, though, is really the reason that I'm doing this video today. And I want to spread the word about it because in order to make a real difference, I think more people need to know about it. I didn't know until I knew, and now hopefully you're going to know. Bling. This is not the thing. This is my Good Mythical Morning mug that my mom got me. Shout out to Mom. Hi, Mom. And it's really nice, and actually I wanted to incorporate that because Good Mythical Morning was a part of what brought attention to this this mail thing that I got that I'm going to talk about. But in order to do that, I have to get just a little more naked. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you, I think we all have our stories that we love. Personally, for me, a lot of them came in the form of comics and adventures, including Superman. This is one of my favorite shirts ever. As a matter of fact, if you've ever been on an airplane with me, there's a good chance you've seen me wearing this shirt. It's one that I wear when I fly a lot. Honest to God, I didn't realize until very recently that I put my Superman shirt on to fly. I just thought of it as a comfortable shirt. But I think there was a part of me who, if you're going to fly, you got to wear that Superman shirt because I love heroes. And even as a kid, I wished that Gandalf would come knock on my door and say, "Here's your adventure. Go be a hero." I didn't really want to be bitten by a spider, but if it would let me swing from building to building, I would have taken that hit. I would have been fine with that. But it never happened. Didn't get a letter from Hogwarts. But I did get this letter in the mail recently. And this is from BeMatch. And in order to get involved with this, I had to go to BeMatch.org, which, let's put that up. All right, I'm going to leave that on here the whole time. And I had to ask for this kit. And I'll tell you what's going on with this kit in a minute, but before I do that, let me tell you why I found out about BeMatch. I'm going to have a weird cut here. I got to take care of one other thing, and I'll be right back. Okay, back. Just got the soup shirt on now, as you can plainly see. And I was just about to tell you the story about how I became aware of BeMatch.org. I'd actually been on the road, this was a couple of weeks ago, and I'd had car trouble, and it'd been kind of a crappy week all the way around. And I was just feeling like an asshole does. I was having this pity party, and I turned on an episode of Good Mythical Morning, and they had this kid, like 18, 19-year-old kid, who had beaten leukemia, but then it had come back. And one of his bucket list items was to be on Good Mythical Morning. which was great that they had him on, him and his buddy. But they also talked about this, the thing that could possibly save this kid's life. Because what this is going to do once I go through the kit, and I'm going to do this with you guys, but I'm going to take a swab of my cheek and I'm going to send it to them, and it's going to check out my DNA and my other bits. And if I have a match for this kid or anybody else who's just been given a death sentence, I might be able to actually save a life. I actually get to be a hero. This is my my freaking radioactive spider bite that I can save, because I'm not going to put on tights and save the world. If I were to bump into crime, in the middle of the road, I would be like, oh crap, you're crime. Well, carry on. I'm not going to do it. I've made that piece, but I can actually make a difference. I can be the hero I always wanted to be with a cheek swab. And if I become a match, they'll take a bit of bone marrow, which is not something that I'm 100% looking forward to. But literally, to get a bit of a pain in the ass to save a life, yeah, I'm absolutely going to do that. So this is what the kit's about. Again, it's really simple. This came to me. I went to BeTheMatch.org, and I filled out a survey. Now, not everybody is eligible, and I don't know all the criteria. But if you fill out the survey and they say, sorry, that's not going to work for you, tell somebody. Get your other friends in, and let's save some lives here. So I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to be a hero just for doing this. So opening up the envelope, and we got some things here. Got a letter that sort of says, hey, thanks for signing up. This is what to expect, all this good stuff. Do the kit, send it in, and 6 to 8 weeks later, you'll be added to the registry, and you'll have your donor card, which is very cool. And then here is the kit itself. Oh, and they're going to pay me, well, not pay me, but they're going to pay the postage for me to send it back. So there's no cost to you whatsoever. This is totally free. You're just going to get your name on there, and you're going to rock and roll. So the kit comes with these instructions on a bit of cardboard, 2 swabs, and some barcodes that you're going to put on the swabs. We put barcodes down, and then the instructions, like I said, right on the cardboard. So we're going to look at that, and we are ready to collect our samples. Okay, so the kit contains 2 swabs. Peel off the protective paper from the adhesive strip before you begin. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to peel that off. Probably should have pre-done this because I might be really bad at doing this, and it's going to not go too far towards my hero set that I'm trying to, that I'm trying to cultivate here, but it doesn't matter. You can be terrible at peeling wrappers, and eventually you're going to get it out, or have a friend assist. That's also okay. But once you've peeled it, just like a Slim Jim, you're going to take this first swab, and it says swallow as let me actually get another drink of water here. I haven't eaten in a little while, but honest God, I don't know what's in there. So I'm just swallowing, make sure we clean everything out. You want to get a good sample. And then brush the swab inside your cheek and along the gum line for 10 seconds. So that's not too bad. We'll just count along as I do this, which is going to be really pretty and fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I didn't put any recipes on my account, so I'm going to do a little bit more and done. Alright. That was the worst part. Wrap 1 barcode label around the stick, so we're back to the barcodes here. And I'm going to do that really quickly. And boom. Shaka-laka-laka boom, shaka-laka-laka boom, shaka-boom, shaka-boom, shaka-laka-laka. Alrighty, so that's sexy. And then place a label stick onto the adhesive strip, which is on my instructional cardboard. I'm just going to do that. Seal that up. I think I put my barcode down far enough. So I can, should put your barcode a little lower than I put mine, but again, I don't think it's going to make me less of a hero. I'm a little outside the silhouette of the thing, but you know what? I bet they still take it. And I'm going to do the other one off camera, just because it's pretty much the same process. But once I do that, I'm going to pop it in the return envelope, send it away, and 6 to 8 weeks later, I'm going to be on the registry, and I'm going to be on my way to being a freaking superhero for somebody. And hopefully somebody else is doing this that, you know, if I need it, I can, you know, find out that somebody, some brave hero, sent in a cheek swab and they can help me out. And they're willing to take a little pain in the backside so that I get to keep living. And the best part of the whole thing is that I have determined new universal rule. Calories don't count for heroes. So, I mean, don't take this to the bank, but right after you become a hero, you get pie. So, they don't send you the pie. You have to provide your own pie. But I'm pretty sure, and I think the universe will agree with me, that the moment you become a hero like that, your hero anti-calories will exert themselves. So for the next half hour to hour, whatever you eat is fine. You got little anti-calories. They're sort of their own sorts of heroes. And that's available to you as a hero. New universal rule. But yes, please, if you weren't aware of this, go check it out. Like I said, it's really brief. BeTheMatch.org. It's pretty simple to follow. Sign up. There's some other information on there. If you haven't watched Good Mythical Morning, they're hilarious. It's not all, you know, get a needle in your butt. It's great stuff. I was thinking of putting a clip of the show that I saw that inspired me, but I was afraid that, you know, it might take this video down for, you know, not permission or whatever. I will link both to Be The Match and to that Good Mythical Morning episode in the comments. Feel free to check those out. Definitely check out Be The Match. Become the hero. Have some pie. Drink some water. It's fantastic. And it's a great day. Oh, and stick around. Recreational paperwork is going to be a thing, and I'll let you know more about that as it comes. Thanks so much.